going to be very popular, and that's going to be very popular. The minute you get this, give me a call because I want to buy it. Wear those shoes maybe twice, 3 times, whatever. Take a picture for Instagram. Look at me and my new shoes, they're amazing. And then sell them for double the money. And that's how you make money. I bought it for 5,000 euros, worth about 7, maybe 8. If you miss that window, that's that. Why do most people not make money from fashion? Because people still don't get what's the whole thing about Hermes. People in Poland specifically. They think that if you buy a Hermes bag, the whole idea of investing into Hermes bags is about buying it and longing it. So if you buy a bag, over time, it's going to become worth more. That's not how it works. Well, it works like that also, but that's not quite how it works. The whole thing about buying Hermes bags is that they're not widely available. So if you happen to get one from the boutique, the simplest way to explain how it works is like this. Let's say the boutique is over there. Let's say I went in, let's say I bought the bag, and the minute I cross the line from the boutique to the street with that bag, the bag becomes worth double, triple the price. Why? Because they're not widely available. So there's a lot of people in the world who want to get the bag, but they don't want to do all the bullshit that you need to do in the boutique. So like coming in, asking for a specific bag, waiting for it. In other words, time is money. So if you want to save time, you buy from the second-hand market. So that's how it works. Also, I consider myself an investor. Okay, and what I find as well online is that women specifically, they do not understand what investment means. So let's start from clarifying what it means. Investment is a thing when you actually make money. A lot of people says, oh, I bought an apartment 5 years ago and now it's worth double. So if I sell it, I've made a shit ton of money. No, it's not how it works. Because the thing is, like, if you bought an apartment, let's say you bought an apartment for €1 million 5 years ago, and now the same apartment is worth 2 million. The problem with it being called investment is the fact that you are unable to buy the same-ish apartment for $1 million. So you're not actually making money, it's just the price increases over time. And investment is when you're actually making money, not when like we talking about inflation, price, market price and stuff like this. Now, it works exactly the same way when it comes into buying luxury. It doesn't matter if we're talking about bags, shoes, etc. In regards to investing into luxury, bags are the best thing. Why? Because if you buy a bag, and even if you use the bag 10 times, whatever, there is no sign of wear in that bag, realistically speaking. If you buy luxury shoes, right, when you wear them, you can see the sign of wear. With the bag, you can wear it to the restaurant, but you know, as long as you haven't damaged it or something, you haven't scratched it, nobody will ever know that you wore it. But what happened to me over the years, many times, is that, you know, I watch the runway shows and I see the items on the show and I go, this is going to be very popular, this is going to be very popular, and that's going to be very popular. So I go to my SA and I say, hey, the minute you get this, give me a call because I want to buy it. SA is a sales assistant, so a person who you're dealing with in the boutique. So many times what happened to me was I would buy a pair of shoes. I would wear those shoes maybe twice, 3 times, whatever, take a picture for Instagram. Look at me and my new shoes, they're amazing. And then I would sell them. And I would sell them for double the money. Because they're extremely popular, because they're sold out. People desire them, and that's how you make money, and that's what you consider investment. Now, let's go back to the Hermes bags and what's this all about. I'm gonna give you an example. So this is a Kelly 32. Kelly is in the box letter. This bag was not popular at the time that I bought it, so I bought it for super cheap. I bought this bag, I can't remember, about 4 years ago, I think. It's a vintage bag. It was in worse condition than it is now, but I've cleaned it, blah, 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 never mind. This bag, I bought it for 5,000 euros, exactly. And at this point, if I wanted to sell it, it's probably worth about 7, maybe 8. So is it an investment? Yes, in a sense. So how come? This is an old bag. This is a vintage bag that I bought that has been used, etc. So like your question should be like, how come the price of this bag has increased? Because you see, when you're investing in the luxury, you have to watch the market, and this is fashion. Some things become popular over time. So box leather, for example. At the time when I started to buy box leather, nobody wanted it. Everybody was like, oh, it's such a delicate leather. It's like, you get it, you scratch it, it's gone and it's ruined. Now box leather is super popular and everybody wants it. So the price of a resale market of this particular leather increases. But you have to remember as well that the way it works is like there's periods. It's not going to stay like this forever. So you have to watch the market, see what are the trends, and based on this you have to make a decision if it's worth investing your money. Also, you have to let the item go in the right time. So like, it doesn't matter if we're talking about handbags, shoes, there are things that are more popular at a time. So when you buy a pair of shoes that's very, very popular at the moment, you know you have about 3-4 months, especially when the shoes are sold out, to let it go, to sell it, to make money. If you miss that window, that's that. Then the item's value decreases and you're actually losing money. I think the great example would be Balenciaga City. So it's kind of back now because we have the trend of indie sleaze and indie kind of girl. So it's kind of coming back. But if you want to buy this bag, I think it's worth about 200-300 euros. By the time when the bag was released, at the time when the bag was popular, it was selling for, I don't know, 1,500 or something like that. I don't know. And they also do, like, nowadays nothing new happens in fashion industry. It's basically like the designers, they will go to archives and they will see some designs from like 20 years ago. And they make a new design, which is not actually new. It's pretty much the same thing. It has some ads on and stuff like this. Actually, I have a great example. Let me show you. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but this is actually a vintage Saint Laurent skirt. And if you dig deep, this is the exactly same skirt that was on the runway, I think 2 seasons ago. The skirt is still available. You can still buy it. I think right now it's for sale for about 1,600 euros, but I have the vintage version of it, and I think I bought it for about 200 euros. I have many examples of things like that. Actually, there's another one here. Again, Saint Laurent. There's a skirt they did a collection about, I don't know, 2-3 seasons ago. This skirt is still selling full price, again about 1,500 euros, maybe 800 euros. But the one that I got is a vintage one. And actually, fun fact as well, Saint Laurent, they've actually changed their labeling, and this is a vintage way of writing the logo, and they've changed that. So let me show you an item from a current collection, just to compare the labels. This is the old label, they've changed that now, and now they're doing, oh wait, no, it's the label like this, but they're doing a label like this, I can't remember, let me see. So, long story short, many people do not understand the way of investing into luxury fashion. Many people is doing it completely wrong, and it's not as simple as you think. If you want to actually make money, if you want to consider yourself an investor into fashion, you need to watch the market, you need to read fashion, you need to go to bed with fashion, and you need to wake up with fashion and watch me talking about fashion. Anyways, that's that for today, and I'll see you next time.